Hello ladies and gents, this is Kano from the Gamer Section and I'm back with another review. For today's review is on Mortanis Prisoners for the Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5 and PC. In this gripping tale, you step into the shoes of Justina, a Polish resistance fighter who awakes in a morgue after a failed 1944 uprising and finds herself trapped in a Nazi concentration camp, transformed into a nightmarish purgatory filled with phantoms and monsters. The game blends historical reality with dark fantasy, creating an atmosphere where every shadow and sound could hide in a new horror, which I believe is a lie. The camp reflects passions and moral decisions, wrapping the player in a chilling, outwardly experience, which is a lie. The interplay between realistic history and supernatural terror keeps players questioning what is real and what's an illusion, which is a lie. Ultimately, it also offers a haunting, immersive journey that tests both courage and intellect, which is another lie. The overall presentation of Mortanis Prisoners feels buggy and lacking polish. Graphically, the game suffers from screen tear and dated visuals that remind me more of the Xbox 360 era titles, making it unimpressive. The sound design is decent, enemy noises and gun sounds are functional, but the firearm sounds very similar to Eternal Evil, which feels very repetitive. The music is intended to create a horror atmosphere, but it fails to deliver it and hardly stands out during gameplay. The HUD design strikingly resembles Resident Evil, giving it a familiar but unoriginal feel. On the Xbox Series X version, the game runs at a consistent 60 frames per second, which is one of the few positive aspects overall. Where there are some passable elements, the visuals, the audio, and general presentation makes the experience feel rough and outdated. This short horror shooter can be completed in under 2 hours, making it perfect for you if you're looking for a quick but intense experience and achievements or trophies. Despite its brief duration, the game packs a chilling atmosphere filled with tension and unease. You must manage limited resources carefully, adding strategic depth to every encounter, or you could just go ahead and put the unlimited ammo on where you can just play through the game simply like that. It got simple puzzles, and basically you can just talk to NPCs or whatever, or find resources throughout, providing moments of thinking and relief between frantic shooting sequences. The combination of survival elements and horror shooter mechanics keeps the pace consistently engaging. Every decision feels significant, as mistakes can lead to deadly consequences. The story adds an extra layer of tension, which is a lie, drawing you into a dark and unforgiving world, which again is a lie. With each step, you feel the weight of danger and the urgency to survive. Overall, it delivers a compact but immersive experience that balances action, strategy, and fright perfectly, which isn't true. Lies. The biggest flaw I noticed in this game is that it's a buggy mess. I found the weapon reloading and puzzle interactions a bit frustrating and unresponsive. The health system feels unbalanced, especially when I'm facing the big armed enemies, making combat annoyingly difficult. I also struggle with the button responses. Every time I tried to switch weapons, sometimes they didn't appear at all, which killed the flow of the game. In my opinion, this game needed far more time for polish and development, because on console I found it nearly unplayable. The cutscenes also left me unimpressed. They felt terrible and uninspired. Adding to my frustration, what really angered me with the save system. I got far into the game, tried to save at the statue, and it told me it couldn't. When I loaded it back up, it sent me all the way back to the very beginning, and I could see why this game, it actually comes from the same team from Eternal Evil, which they actually made this game, and that's why it's terrible. And after my experience, I have to say I think this game is extremely terrible and it needs a lot of work. For that, I give Mortanis Prisoners a 1 out of 5. Thank you for tuning into the best place for independent gaming journalism, and that's the Gamer Section. Be sure to hit the like button on the video and please subscribe to the channel.